Well, good evening. Now well, I'm gonna say, you know, whatever your craft is, even if you're not a crafter, you have got a stuff at home, don't you? You need to store it, you need to find it, you need to kind of make it look nice, and this is the hour for you. It is the brand new one-day special, and of course it is from really useful boxes. Now, it is my honor, and actually I have been looking forward to this, to introduce you to Mike, because Mike, it's where everything started with you.
Exactly, it did there. So you can blame me there for certain, but it's my privilege actually to be working you as a presenter, so I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be a good hour.
Because we were chatting before it, and I said I have had some of your boxes, they're really useful boxes for, I don't know, I mean, over 10 years. They have I moved houses 3 times in that time, and they are still perfect.
Yeah, and what you found there is the flaw to our business. The flaw to our business is we make the products so good that you don't need to replace them. So really, I've got to be trying to work at magic ingredient, which makes them not quite so sturdy. But
well, Mike, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing them great. And I have to say, I keep buying them. So I keep buying them for more things because they also look very good.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we've got is a full range of storage solutions. It is all about, if you like, with the pandemic, it's all about clean, tidy, hygienic, organised, easy to get. As you spoke about, it's the robustness of the design, how easy it is to transport, and the great thing is we would definitely claim to be the #1 storage product in the UK, and it is used for all sorts of applications, as you say.
It is indeed, because one of the things I used it a lot, mostly for crafting, but also I have used it for bedding, for instance, for like the extra duvet and the extra, things for, I like photography as well, so I have got like cameras and things like that, so they are nice and secure there. There are so many things. It's not just crafting, it's a kind of investment for the whole household, right? Investment
for life, absolutely. And we have had things like, if you like, when you talked about photography, so very much cinematography use it as an industry. As you know, it's an international industry. And what our boxes are is really strong, transparent, easy to identify. So when you've got external filming, if you like, so the James Bond movies, Pirates of the Penzance, things like that. But all these guys need strong, transparent boxes, so it's easy to work. So the great thing is, if you use storage correctly, you begin organised. It's easy to find, but also very importantly, it protects all the contents as well.
Indeed. Now, this is one of the things, like I have them in my garage as well. And talking about, well, let's go into detail about the one-day special, right? Because we have got 4, 9-liter useful boxes. We have got 2 different options. The one that I have got in front is the Dove Grey, and then we have got the transparent. Now, I'll say, usually I tend to go for clear because I like everything either white or clear, but the Dove Grey is very smart.
Well, not only is it very smart, but it's smart as an ecological product.
Right.
All the Dove Grey is actually made from 100% recycled plastic. The recycled plastic all comes from within our factory. So what you've got there is 100% the boxes are made from recycled, in this case, post-industrial waste. So all the waste, all the scrap we've got within our business, we then chip it all up and then we turn it into the Dove Grey there. So, one of your viewers, a guy called Dave, will be watching it. He watches all the shows there with his wife, and actually he's very much involved in the production process of turning what is waste plastic.
Really?
Yes, so we, as a business, we basically don't destroy, or we don't throw out any of the plastic. We fully reuse it in the business. That used to be an old box, and now it's a new box there.
Wow, I love that. I love the system. Now, let's go through, because I know, I mean, I'm a massive fan, and I know many of you are massive fan. I know the last time you were here, Leone, our other, one of our other presenters, made quite a few purchases as well.
Excellent.
But we have got all the time new viewers. So tell us about, and now that they can hear from the man that invented it, basically, what are the features of of these boxes, specifically the 9-litre one?
Right. If we look at the 9-litre, the 9-litre is very much the box that, if you like, is our most popular box. Yeah. If we look now at the box we've got here, you can see that actually it actually cradles A4 paper.
Perfect.
So that it protects it on the sides and it's easy to remove. And one of your presenters did talk about the space at the top here is a wriggle room.
Indeed,
so what we've got, it's easy to wriggle the paper out of it. So this box was designed around paper storage. It did actually come from the idea was that what the people use for storage in the home, and very much shoe boxes is something that people used to use as storage. Shirt boxes was another one. So I decided to make a plastic shoe box there for certain. And I don't know, the shoes I've got on there, it is actually, let's test it. It was actually, it was from a Paul Smith shoe box. These are Paul Smith shoes.
Other brands are available, of course.
So hopefully, as you can see, they all fit in as well.
Yeah, perfect.
So the internal size is exactly the same shape as a Paul Smith shoe box. So what it is really is a plastic shoe box. As you can see all the way through it. So if you're thinking about shoe storage, what you can do there is great. It protects the shoes and it also allows you to stack all the way going up there. And later on, I don't know if we can just see there on the drawer unit.
Yes.
What we can see there is
I didn't
the 9-litre
that.
goes into there. So
Genius.
I agree there. Genial. So all is good there. But what we've got here is like a parking system as well.
Yes.
That you can put your 9-litre in. Now we sell them a great deal for storage because anything that uses A4 paper is ideal for storage there. It takes about 2.5 reams of paper, but actually its biggest benefit is that it's strong, it's sturdy and easy to actually store.
Now that is the one-day special. Remember that we have got, I mean, there's a lot more that we can talk about it, but if you want to go for the one-day special, the only thing that you need to think about it is whether you want the Dove grey or you want the clear one. That is your two different options. And of course, have them all stacked. You can have them side by side. It could be for the back of the car. So many different uses. You are saving £10. You are getting all 4 of them for just £22.96. Also, if you're a Freedom member, you don't have to worry about pay and pay. 784489 is your item number. Right, remember to check out your baskets. We are very busy at the minute, so please make sure to check out your baskets. Now, we have got many more items that we want to go through and hear Mike's incredible insight into them. I love this. It is, like Mike has said, a modular system. So your investment is not just in the one-day special, it can grow with the system that you can get different bits. Now, another one that I think is essential in any household that has got bills, and I'm afraid every household has got bills,
exactly,
is this one.
Yes, exactly that. So that's the 19-litre box. That's actually all designed around A4 paper. Hopefully you can see the geography of the geometry of the box is rather like the 5-reamed paper that you find in as you buy it in the box of A4 paper. So it does take A4 paper, but more importantly, it allows suspension files to be actually run within the frame of the box.
It comes with the suspension files.
It comes complete with the 10 suspension files in this option.
Fabulous. So it comes in with the 10 files in there. Now, of course, £3 saving, £14.99 is your price. 907329 is your item number. Now, right, you know, I want to say it in more detail because like you are thinking, oh, it's perfect for bills, but also I'm thinking all those scraps, pieces of paper as well, different folded cards, even dies as well, I would put them in there. Right, can you talk us through about other features?
Absolutely. So you can see from this one there, it is simple. What we've done is we've designed it around the 5-reamed A4 paper. We have done various promotions in the years with 5 reams of paper plus into the box there. So you can see as it goes in on that particular one. You can also see here the rails for the suspension files to go into. So the rails are integrated into design of the box. And what you then do is you can, in this case, it's for A4 files. The files actually, these are all specially made for us. So you can see the branding on the suspension files there. The files are actually made in Italy, so a nice family company in Italy, and it's easy to store. The box on its own is, many people store A4 magazines in it, and A4 as a magazine is the most common format of printing, so it's easy to put a year's worth of magazines to keep it there in pristine condition. Also then, as you look here, the files are easy to go in. That's with 10 files into the box, and it's easy to remove around there. To be organised, not only for bills, you know, I managed to keep my love letters into this. And each section is for a different girlfriend. So
I see. I see. You're one of those.
Exactly, yes. So what we do is it just makes sure that they're separated.
Yeah, so absolutely. You don't want to mix them up.
Exactly, you don't, or else I end up getting mixed up.
We do not condone, I have to say.
That's it, but I'm probably not recommending it for your viewers to use it for that purpose. No. But yeah, it's easy to be organised in this. So yeah, you can put all your bills into here. You can put, you know, you can put family photographs. You can put all sorts of things there. So that's the 19-litre box.
That's the 19-litre box indeed, with the 10 suspension files, £14.99 with a £3 saving. 907329 is your item number. Now, if you have got a lot of love letters or a lot of girlfriends or boyfriends, you may need to go for the extra one. Now, of course, this one is, right. So this one has a lot of different ones, right?
That's right, yeah. So that's the 35-litre box.
Yes,
again. Clear transparent is very much our most popular size. We've got the actual blue handles there to keep it together. But again, you've got more space within the box for that. This is one of our most popular sizes, the 35-litre. And then it is great as a mobile office. So great for salespeople who are maybe moving around. You know, imagine all the more important papers that we use, things like, you know, wills, insurance policies, things of that nature. This is about being organised. So having, I call it a parking place, so you can park all your important documents into one, either the 19-litre or the 35-litre. You're absolutely right. If you're just a normal household, the 19 litres should be sufficient to be able to sort and organise in the suspension files all what you need. If then you've got greater need, then the 35 litre is ideal as well. The 35 litre, that has got A4 suspension files in, but then the cleverness of that box is you can put the full-scap files the other way, so it is an A4 or full-scap box.
And then it is the 35 litre with the 10 suspension files in there, £16.99. It will be dispatched from, everything will be dispatched from the 17th of January with a £3 saving. Grab yours. 856135 is your item number. Right, can you show us as well, like, kind of the elements, the design elements, because I think it is, I love how precise everything it is.
Yeah, and I always say in terms of design, you don't need to pay more money for design, you just need to think more in detail of what we've got. We spoke earlier about Barcelona and our love for Barcelona, but imagine the work of Gaudi and all that detail, and how he was able to just construct these elements is just absolutely amazing. So I'm not going to try and associate myself with Gaudi, but actually what we're saying here is this is the internal rails for the suspension files to roll onto. So there's no moving parts, it's all integrated into the design of the box. This is for the A4. Going at the long way, that is for the full scab, so you've got the choice of what you've got. I'm well into my 60s, and at 60s, I can say I've never ever used full scab paper. I've no idea really what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly. So it's pointless actually having a full scab suspension file and putting A4 paper in.
Absolutely.
So the A4 paper is much more efficient use of the space. So what we're saying is clever design to basically help you to get organised. You know, and at the moment, I think people are certainly in my case, I'm more encouraged to be in the house. I don't really want to go out mixing. So what we're finding is we've got increased demand based on people spending the time they've got on the dark nights, cold nights, that they don't really maybe want to go out, just to get themselves organised. So people might have all the important papers on the desk, on the work table. This is an ideal time now when we've probably got more time on our hands than we've had for a long time, just to use that time productively and efficiently to get yourself organised in all of what you do as well.
Perfect. Now, of course, if you want a 35-litre box with the suspension files, £16.99 is your price. You're saving £3.856. 135 is your item number. Then we have got the compartment trays. Now, you may have, you know, Christmas decorations. And you know how difficult it is to have them, to put them in a nice safe place where they are separated so they don't break. You may have got memorabilia, maybe each one are very meaningful with glass decorations in there that you have bought and collected through the years. You want to keep them safe every year. You want to make sure that the next year when you are going to put them up, they are going to be completely easy to find, easy to pull out in there. Now we have different options for you. They are basically you are getting 4 of these trays. You can see 2 in front of me. But then you are choosing whether it has 6 compartments, whether it has got 16, which is the one that I have got now, or you can say 9 or 12. So those ones are the options. Now, Mike, could you talk us through? You have got the set of there it is, the 6. And then you have got the set of, now this will fit inside the 30-litre box, isn't it? 35,
yeah, absolutely. So when we talk about the evolution of the design of the box, what we started off with is the 35-litre footprint. The 35-litre footprint is actually, it is there for the files, but what we have done is that we've then created a tray that comfortably fits inside the box.
I see.
So it's actually not only the trays to be organised, trays that if you like, if you go to any trade shows and put your displays on the table, what it is in addition to that is it's easy to transport when it goes into the 35-litre there. Brilliant for the Christmas storage. Many of your visitors will, or your customers, your viewers will already have some 35-litre. So what you've got within this is it's an ideal place to put your Christmas decorations. Two is good because you can imagine all this space at the top. You can put your tinsels in, you can put all sorts of things at the top there. And then going on, it's also possible to have a third box, a third tray to go into this. And then we have then, in this case, the 35-litre box does comfortably contain 3 trays of what we've got. Yeah,
to make it clear, the 35-litre box is separate. What you are getting is 4 of these trays. So you then choose which compartments you want. Whichever choice you want, you will get 4 of the same one. So then, for instance, I have got here the 16. So personally, I love the 16 because you can put a lot of bubbles in there. But then there is the set of 6, the set of 9, or the set of 12. It has your choices, but remember, it will be 4 that then they can fit on a 35-litre box. But that is if you want to use that. But of course, this is the item number for the 4 trays: 1 to 9, 6, 7, 7, and of course, you're saving £3, £16.99 is for the set of 4 trays. Now, so basically this one is the set of 6, so there you have it, 6 of them, so you can have you know, Christmas and Christmas decorations. And then you have got the 9, And then you have got the set of 12 in there, you can see, perfect. And then you have got the 16. Now, if you are a crafter, you may thinking, well, this is perfect because you can have 2 for Christmas decorations, or maybe I can have all 3 for, maybe you want to have some crafting goodies. Maybe you have got embellishments, maybe you have got paints in there. I can imagine that the one of, you can see there, the one with 6, it will be perfect for ink pads. It could be maybe for paints, it could be for all sorts of different products. So make sure to check out your basket. It is a brand new today here at the craft store. So if you want to maybe upgrade your inside of your really useful box, especially for the 35 liters, remember to check out your baskets. 129677 is your item number. Now then we're moving, we are upgrading for the wheeled ones. Now sometimes we need some extra, and I love a drawer. I love the way that you can talk about it. So this one is a set of 5 by 12 liter. Sorry, no. This one is that one. That's the one, the set of 5 drawers by 12. And that comes in the Dove Grey. Can you talk us through this one, Mike?
Yes, so again, the idea with the Dove Grey, this is anything in Dove Grey that we are selling on the show is made from 100% recycled plastic. So what we do is we take our waste plastic, we then make sure that we can colour it into the Dove Grey, and by colouring it into Dove Grey, I think you get a very attractive product. If you look in the showroom that we're actually working from at the moment, you can see, I feel, how it blends into the background, you know, blends into the walls, great as a contrast with the white. The great thing about, if you like, at the moment, there's a much more need to work from home. There is the crafting room. Many people use the rooms in the house as craft rooms, as offices, and the great thing is the Dove Grey hides what's inside it. You may be working all day on your accounts, on your bills, working out all sorts of things, and sometimes it's nice to, when the children come home from school, is put all the papers away, put it inside a box that you can't see to be reminded, and then go around with quality family time. So Dove Grey is great as a great contrast. It also ensures that you can't see what's inside it, so it blends into the home there. This is there, the 12 litre drawer unit. It's got 5 separate compartments. It's easy to work on. It might be that you're working out on the table. It's easy to remove out. And again, A4 paper does fit on at the side. All these sizes come with 4 wheels. The wheels are not fitted when so all these drawers are actually fully assembled, other than that you have to add the wheels on. The reason we haven't included it with the wheels is that actually the wheels, they can get knocked and broken, so that's why we transit, and the only assembly you need to make is putting the wheels on. And I think Paula saw how easy it was.
Yes, indeed.
So just before the show, I saw a little problem, so I was able to remedy it and work it through. And I think Paula was he was worried we would lose it, we would miss the time.
Yeah.
But I managed to get it all done. The wheels means it's easy to push around. The fact that they're made out of plastic means they're very easy to clean.
That's true.
So again, clean, tidy, organised, hygienic. So what you've got there, you know, this would be great when you come into if you like, into the home. And it could be that you know, sometimes you get a bit of mud on your shoes. It's easy then to actually put your dirty shoes away inside the drawers, and actually it's easy to clean. You know, this is the same material that you make washing up bowls with. So all you need to do is put some hot water, some washing up liquid, and suddenly it's clean and it's hygienic because of the process it's gone through. So no assembly needed other than the wheels. Comes complete. You know, once you take it out of the box, it's fully assembled other than the wheels. Very easy to clean. does take A4 paper, and so, but great for all sorts of things, you know, like maybe t-shirts, maybe clothing, and you know, maybe in the bathroom, put your bathroom things inside these boxes as well.
Perfect. Right, if of course, if you want yours, do make sure to check out your baskets. 593815 is your item number. The 5 of the 12-litre drawer storage tower, £42.99. And remember, the Dove Grey means that it's all recycled plastic, 100% recycled plastic, which is incredible. Now, if you like thinner drawers, we have got units for that one as well. Now, we have got the, which one is this? There's 7 litres, which is the one that you have got in front.
That's exactly right. So again, exactly the same principle. These there again is ideally designed for A4 paper, so you can see what we've got into there. And so you've got A4 paper. What should be good there is that I've realised this hasn't got the wheels on.
But we can have them without wheels, because for instance, I have got things in my craft room that came with wheels, but I took them off because I want them to be stable there.
All
so,
right, yes.
you know, sometimes we want them like that.
That's right, but I can take the opportunity to show the viewers how we put the wheels on.
Yeah.
So at the bottom we got, it all comes fully assembled.
Yeah.
The wheels are made in Birmingham as well, so again supporting British industry. Yeah. And you've got a hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
We can see there.
A hole in the bottom.
So a hole in the bottom, you've got a shaft there, and all we do is position it and just apply a little bit of pressure. I usually just wiggle it to go down once, and then it's easy to put the 4 units in. The beauty of live TV is if I get it wrong, I end up being fully embarrassed there. Yeah. So hopefully I've seen, or I have been on the end of the production line actually doing it, so you can see it is as easy as that. And then you can see in and working. So live TV's proved that even I can do it, so it just makes it so much easier there.
Right.
So designed around A4 paper, nice and shallow. In these, we've had an upsurge in demand for these products, and the upsurge in demand is based on working from home directives. The encouragement there. We do know that they're used extensively for home teaching, you know, because you can use the different drawers to put different subjects in. You can actually do your working as well, all from home. So it just makes everything so much more organised and so much more accessible, and then you can push it into your workspace and out of the workspace there. Absolutely. So what they are is ideal working from home units. Again, great for A4 paper, great to get organised, and great to hide away older products. And this has been our best-selling product over the last 2 shows, the 8x7 in the Dove Grey. It shows that your viewers are all there, very excited by again the 100% recycled plastic that we are using into this, and so that you've got an ecologically sound product. The clear, the Dove Grey, I'm absolutely certain is the same price. So what happens there is you're really choosing, do you want something beautifully designed and a beautiful colour to integrate in what you do, and using ecologically sound recycled material, or do you want the clear material that actually you can then see what's inside of it? Perfect. The choice is yours.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. And of course, if you want yours, 778159 is your item number. £49.99 is your price for it. Now, of course, it comes in that beautiful recycled, 100% recycled Dove Grey. Now, if you want yours, you remember to check out your baskets. And now, the extended delivery means that it will be dispatched from the 17th of January, which is not long to wait at all. But of course, it is worth it because of the quality of the really useful boxes. Like I said, my box is probably about 10 years or more. Yeah, much more than that. Anyway, moving on. Now we have got another storage unit. We have got, and now this one has is the 5x7 litres and 3 of the 12 litres side by side as well. We have got the white and the Dove Grey.
Yeah, once again, if you know, looking at in the studio there, how the white actually does complement the surroundings there. So white, beautiful, clean colour there. Again, very easy to clean. You know, this is actually an ideal computer printer table. So if you need a solid computer table, this is ideal. It is made from 2 different stacks of the product, so that the relative geometry means we can design it together. Again, it's easy to move around, easy to turn around in what we've got there. So we are using it as 5 7-litre drawers and 3 12-litre drawers. And again, it's great maybe as, you know, as an occasional table when you come into your reception area at home. Great to put all sorts of items in of what you've got, or just use it as a mobile desk as well.
It is. I was thinking as well, like many of our guests are, you know, sewists, and they have got crafts, and then you need to have like a ironing kind of area. That could be, you could put a very heat-resistant surface on top, and then another, and then like there is ones that are. Could you put that on top?
Yeah, you could.
Like a mat, like there is mats that is heat resistant.
Yes, you'd have to have a heat resistant one there. The polypropylene, we're injecting that at 220 degrees. I think an iron it probably will go to what, 100 degrees with the steam.
Absolutely.
I would guess there. So I wouldn't think of putting it in direct contact. But then to have a barrier between the two would be ideal as well.
Yeah, because we sell some mats that you put it over any table, so I would imagine that you could put that on top of it.
That's right, and it's great to put your, you know, it's a great occasional table to put, just put your cup of tea on and things.
Absolutely.
You know, you can see it just as I'm sat there here in the studio. It's a nice hand-holding level as well there.
And I love that is the 2 different sizes of drawers, because there is always like the thin drawer is like, oh, there are things that don't fit in there.
Exactly.
But the deeper drawer is for the deeper things, but sometimes otherwise, if you had all the wider ones or the deeper ones, some things would waste of a space, you know what I mean? Correct,
that's right. And we like to think that what we're doing is we're manufacturing robust, hygienic furniture there. So we see this as drawers, but it's furniture. It's modular in design, so we can keep adding on if we want to do that. Easy to repair, as you saw earlier, if there is any issue. But and it's easy to transport about, easy to clean, very strong top surface there. Great for heavy items, again, like printers, but you can put all sorts of things onto them.
Perfect. Now, of course, if you want your double storage tower with the 5 of the 7 litres and 3 of the 12 litres, you have got 2 options there for the white and the dove grey, £59.99. That is your price for it. Remember, it will be dispatched on the 17th of January, so in a couple of days. Well, not a couple of days, it's a few more days. But anyway, 8 days actually. Right, remember to check out your baskets whether you want to go for the dove grey or the white. Imagine all the bits that you can put. Maybe it's all about the fat quarters, maybe the tools, maybe your threads, maybe it's about your paints, maybe it's about your even rubber stamps and so on. Right, now we have got, I have to say, there is another item that I have had my eyes on for a few years actually, because I have been saying, well, this is an excellent one. Now you are getting 8 of the 9.5 litre storage, and of course we are talking about the rainbow drawer now first. Now, can you talk us through it, because this is brilliant, another brilliant one. So
again, so this now is the 9.5 litre drawer unit. As we can see here it is designed especially for
the
12-by-12 paper. So we've got the ones going onto there. So this is specifically designed with the intention of scrapbooking paper. So it's wider than this 7 litre drawer. This does accommodate the 12-by-12 paper. Again, at the top here, you have the famous wriggle room, so it's easy to remove the paper there. and the colour, I think, just is a fun design, a fun colour.
Okay.
They're all sorted out. When I spoke about the homeschooling earlier, is the clear rainbow, which is very much used for that application.
Yeah.
I think it's a great fun set of drawers.
It
is. And again, we know people use them in the children's bedrooms as bedside tables.
Yeah.
And what we're doing by putting it in the children's bedrooms, we're encouraging the children to be organised, to keep everything all together and to know where the toys are and things of that nature. So the clear rainbow is all about there. It's all about actually scrapbooking storage. The wider range there is great. Whoops. You can see on this one, it's absolutely ideal for mask storage as well. Yeah. So it keeps it all clean and tidy. But more importantly, the wider size is great, maybe for t-shirts and clothing and things of that nature. So what we've got is a wider drawer. The colour, I think, adds a lot of fun to it. And we've tried to get the stylish colour graduation to go from the pink all the way to the purple, and we did actually use the photographer's colour range where you see the colour umbrella as it goes through in what we've got. So I personally love the clear rainbow. I love the fun nature of what we're doing with it. I love the fact that you can use it for good general storage, and it definitely can be a centre piece for a child's room or any other item there.
Perfect. Now, of course, there's different options. Like we have got the rainbow, which I was thinking because for a lot of our crafters like to store things or go by color. So all the embellishments that are pink in one, and that way you have got the clear indication of what you are going to find. But personally, I like the clear ones. I like to see exactly, kind of. It's just the look of the clear one. I just adore. And there is not only the papers, but a lot of the times we have got dies or stamps that are 12 by 12, or they are kind of that sort of size, or 6 by 12 as well. They fit in here perfectly. Exactly.
6 by 12 will easily fit into here. And it's very interesting what you said there, Paolo, in terms of the clear being your favourite. Yeah. I've done many shows at the NEC and present, and I see crafting people as very clever people who understand a great deal, and I think that the clear options for crafters is a very practical solution.
It is.
You can see what's inside it. When I used to try and persuade crafters to go with the coloured, they said, no, I want it just clean and clear, and this is all the perfect ones there.
I mean, I think I love rainbows, so kind of seeing the colored rainbow, it makes me happy. But I can see as well, like, not just for crafting, I can see it as well in the garage to have all the nuts and bolts and things like that. You need the tools in there as well.
Exactly, so great for tools. That's the great thing, as you said earlier. Although it's a craft show, not everyone's life just doesn't revolve around crafting in the house. There's lots and lots of different uses in the house, in the garage, in the storage there. You can imagine it for seed storage. So there's so many different uses on what there is got. I know later on in the show you'll be showing the set of 4 separators, dividers that go inside the 9.5 litre to again further separate them. But yeah, for crisp and clear drawer units, it's absolutely ideal. You know, for children's building blocks, there is, again, it's ideal storage for that. Ideal to be sorting it through, and easy with the wheels again. It's so easy to move around. You know, if you're working at a table, you can bring it easily to the table. We've got here some different uses that we've got.
So can we put the trays in there?
So if you look to your left.
Oh, the ones that we have got next. Oh, I see.
So what we've got there, this is where we're using it for deeper storage. There's got a shape here at the front to go in the front there, but you can see not only is it for crafting, but great to put all sorts of different items within there.
that is perfect. Now, by talking about, well, if you want those amazing drawers, there is a FlexiBuy 2 interest-free payments of £30. Your item number is 894205. Now, those trays that we were talking, or Mike was talking, we have them here next. It's a set of 4 of them, and they have got pre-divided, and you can see them here. Now, can you talk us again how they fit inside and how easy it is to install them, basically?
Yes, so if we look on here, so what we've done, we just really, it's modular in design. You can see where the 35-litre trays go inside. All we did is we basically adopted that logic to be able to be going into the drawer units there. So what we've got on here, the profile at the front fits the profile at the front of the drawers there, so you always get it the right size. It fits in firmly into what we've got, and again you can see there, two pairs of socks easily fit in. Mind you, they are children's socks, so maybe
I can fit in them. I've got small feet.
Do you like any of these? Maybe as a gift?
I like the spotty ones. Look at this one.
Yeah, the polka dot ones are great. But it does give you some idea of the relatively size of the
ties would be perfect for the scarves. I think also, there it is.
There we are, the ties there that we've got.
Absolutely, brand new. Now, of course, you could have, I think also, I like a very much decorative tights. So I have got like a lot of different, so they are very expensive.
All right.
So therefore, I could have them like every single one in one of these compartments and labeled, so I know exactly what they say in each.
And not only that, is that it's a very smooth, clean surface. So it means that if it's, on what we talk about, maybe it's delicate and can easily to have some notches in them, but all the compartments are very smooth, so easily
also, they are beveled.
Yes.
So if you have got embellishments of crafty bits, you can get to them very easily.
That's exactly it, yes. So you put them in, they all should go into the ones you said. The beveled bottom there encourages everything to fall into the bottom of it. So I personally feel it is a really useful idea.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and it's that idea, storage about clean, tidy, organised, hygienic, and then this is a clever way to subdivide on what you've got. So if you look on the ties or on the socks, it's easy to identify exactly what you've got.
Indeed,
it's easy to get the pairs of socks together, so you know if you've lost them there. So what we're trying to do is encourage all the time that whole concept of being organised. Organisation saves time, and you can get straight to what you're trying to use.
Thank you so much, Mike, for that in-depth explanation. Like, this is such a cool product. 121454 is your item number. £15.49 is your price for that one. Then we have got one that probably, if you're looking at the bigger drawers and you're thinking, oh well, I want to have a little kind of an introductory, this one is the desktop, and it's 5-litre drawer set in here, organizer tower, for £25.99 with a saving of £6. Now, can you talk us through again? It's A4 Plus, right?
A4 Plus, yes. So what we've got here is desktop storage. At the bottom you can see it's got rubber grommets to protect the working surface that they are placed onto, and so that A4 Plus actually means that it's suitable for all sorts of purposes. So again, if you imagine for the crafters, it could easily be lots of stamps in there. It could be fabrics, it could be larger oversized magazines, maybe dressmaking patterns. So it's for a large number of units. Exactly like all the other units, it is modular in design. If the space that you want doesn't fit 5 in, it's just so easy to start removing levels.
I see.
So
does it have, because if we can, it has got like a pressing element, right?
Yes, it has a peg, yes.
A peg, yeah.
So it's got a peg that comes out. That's what keeps it together and firm, so it doesn't come apart. So that, I don't know if we can see the mechanism on
If you hold it there, Marcus can get a shot there.
So you can see there, so it's just pressing in the peg, so then it stops being solid into it, and it's easy to remove. So you can add it. You could actually buy 2 of the 5 litre by 5 sections and then join them all together, so you've got a much higher section, and it can be floor mounted.
Wow.
You know, these are perfect for all sorts of things. At work we use it for transport planning, so we have a group of 7, so each day that we are then doing the transport planning, so if we've got transport for the Wednesday, we can just put the transport note into the Wednesday drawer. So there's many different uses. It is designed around being on the desktop. Again, looking at the bottom here, you can see what we've got is the rubber, so that's the rubber between the plastic and the work surface, so it will not damage the wooden table that it is going onto. So it is modular. You saw how easy it is to dismantle. It's also very easy to do it. I'm just making sure that the bevel at the front matches into here, and then it just fits ever so nicely. You can hear the reassuring click when it gets into position. And it's just easy to do. When you're moving it around, I've got such a good memory that I know to do the open drawer is always at the top side. If you do it at the bottom, then actually they all fall out, and it's all sorts of chaos, and easy to go into it there. So that's the 5-sectioned 5-litre drawer unit, and it's just perfect to go onto the desktop storage, so you can be working at your leisure. As you say, stamps, dies, it's absolutely brilliant for that.
Indeed it is. Thank you so much, Mike. 776-237 is your item number, with a £6 saving £25.99. That's my shopping list. I mean, I want them all, to be fair. Now, and this one is also very handy. Now, I'm going to reveal something about myself, Mike. I collect erasers, you know?
All right, yes.
Yeah, those novelty erasers. This would be perfect for them, because I got thousands, literally.
Thousands of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
I started when I was a little girl, and then I always kept, because this is perfect for not just erasers, but, you know, collectible things and craft things and so many more. Exactly
that, and this is an absolute wonderful kit there that we've got. The trays that come into this box there, it's a 35 XXL litre with 4 different trays there. I've got to say that this was created by a genius, my afternoons factory manager, Pete. He came up with this design. What we did is we were sampling the 9, so it comes, see if we can put them all on the table. So it's got a 6, try and get them on, and then it's a 9 segment, it's a 12, and it's a 16. Now what we did is we were sampling, so we've just had manufactured a new tool for the 9. So people always want variety. So we'd got a 6, a 12, and a 16. We then decided to go for a 9. The tool was made, it was all sampled, and it was Pete who actually assembled it in all to what we're looking at there. So yeah, it's great for Christmas applications. The other 4 sets there you saw, it was great for different size ornaments, and what we're doing all the time is offering variety. So my personal belief is at this time of the year, it's absolutely a brilliant ornamentation. So we see at the bottom end there, we've got the 4 together. And what it allows us to do there is, if you've got big items, easy to store, smaller items, it all does what we are looking at there. So what we've got is, again, it's organising, it's clean, it's tidy, and so easy to identify where the roses are, where the where your different buttons are. You know, buttons is a good one there.
Yes, it is.
You know, and all the beads, all sorts of things there.
Absolutely.
For and organising.
And we have got lots, like a mixed media artist will have also all sorts of embellishments and elements that they have been collecting through the years, and that is absolutely perfect for it. Now, of course, if you want the 35-litre XL, it comes in with the 4 assorted organizer trays, and you can see here the box itself, 549404, and then those trays inside it. Perfectly fit. I love how that extra, the lid is kind of higher, so you have got the space for all 4 of them. Perfect for Christmas, perfect for so many different occasions. £29.99 is your price. Remember that saving of £9. Now, I have got here the one-day special, this set of 4. It's the start of the show, it is indeed. And I'm going to turn it over like this because I like to have them all the kind of really useful logo in there because it looks so neat. Yeah. It does. Now, this one is the one-day special, 2 different options. I have got here the clear one, and then of course we have got the Dove Grey with Mike. Now, 4 9-litre boxes with a £10 saving. That is your one-day special, £22.96. Now, why is so popular this size, Mike?
I think it is definitely our most popular size of box. I think the fact that it's associated with A4 paper, it is, plus it's very easy to move around. When you've got the bottom fits into the top of the box, exactly the same as all the other ones. So it means it's firmly held together. So it means if you're transporting it, going around corners, moving house, the contents don't shift because it's locked into position there. What we've done when we've designed the boxes as well, you can see from the lid, the handle is just a little bit higher than the actual lid, so it's very easy to remove because you're just pushing it off. We've had many letters from people who've got maybe arthritis, got weakness in the hand, and basically saying it's brilliant how you've designed the handle to be a little bit higher, so it's easy to remove. So, even with people with weak hands can easily use our boxes there. So again, hopefully, better design doesn't cost more money. It's just all about actually just thinking through how people use them. But I think it's a great size. The best order we've ever had, I think it was for around about 100,000 of these. Wow! And it was for an American sponsored educational project in of all places, Rwanda. Wow. And the project, the ambition was to get every school child in Rwanda to be able to read, and to put all the reading kits within our 9-litre boxes, and that is the one I'm most proud of. But they selected it from the whole world's array of plastic storage because of the A4 content. And not only does it take A4 paper, but it cradles, as we've seen there. So it cradles at the side of the box, so the paper fits in. I'm trying to find some A4 paper. It's hiding away from me. But what you've got, so it's A4 paper, the wriggle room at the top, also ideal for gents shoes there, so it's absolutely perfect. And I think if you imagine, it can go in the bottom of wardrobes. I do love the concept of putting all the important papers that you need, passports, birth certificates, insurances, all within one of our boxes, so you know when it's easy to find what you are looking for.
Absolutely. The reason why I love this size personally, it's there are several reasons. First of all, it's very versatile. So it's A4, but also the shoes, as you were demonstrated. But then the other thing is that I often have it like this, open on my craft room, so I had the lid underneath it, so I will have like papers coming up like this, or the stamps, like a storage thing, and then if I have to then bring them here, I just knock them down and then put the lid in, and then I can bring them here.
Yes.
So it's a very multi-purpose in a way. And I love also that, for instance, I have got the depth of my shelves are exactly, they fit this nicely as well.
Yes.
I have got one of the boxes I have at home. It's also, you can have it as a, even as a drawer basically, because
Indeed,
kind of
yes.
you have got the handle here. And I've got inks and paints, and I know this is gonna make sure that if any of the paints are not sealed correctly, all the paint is inside it.
Yeah, and I think it's very important to go back right to the beginning, Paolo, there, when you talked about the robustness and the fact that you've had, you know, from a user's perspective, you've used them aggressively over the 10 years, and it's still as good as when you started off with.
Absolutely. I mean, I was talking about also, Mike, that I remember when I saw in another place, I saw an image of a car, something that is small, very small, but it is a car. Now it's not as small, and it's quite heavy because it is a car. Over 4 of these, like one of each wheel was on top of one of these boxes.
Exactly. It's a famous stunt that we do. It's the 35 litre, and we put it on top of a Mini Cooper.
Oh, the cars are available, of course.
Just to show the strength. But what's great is it's, you know, that we've done that maybe for 15 years, and Paolo remembers on seeing it many years ago, and that idea came from, I was actually selling the boxes in Germany, and the German company said, we know that you are, and this is in a German stationery store, it was Staples, and basically the guy said, we know your boxes are stronger than everyone else's, but how do we demonstrate that to our customers? So I reflected on it, and that's where the car came from.
Well, imagine that. Now we have got, that's the one that is special. It is sorry, I kind of, and this 9 litre boxes, 4 of them, but we have got another one that has got a £10 saving, but we have got the slim line that I like to call. This is the 4 litre one.
That's the 4 litre, yes.
So this one again is the same footprint.
Exactly.
So if we go for both of them, we can stack them together if we wanted to.
And the 19 litre as well. So if you can get a 19 litre, you can see that they all fit. That's the 19 litre with the 10 suspension files.
Oh, I see.
And it goes onto the top there. So again, it goes back to modularity. Remember the name of the boxes. It's really useful. So if the box ain't really useful, we don't make it there. So it's modular in design. The lids are exactly the same, made on the same machine. It just goes on to a different application. The 9 litre, the gents shoebox size was the first in the range. We then wanted to make one which was 1 ream of paper, so that when you look at the actual 4 litre, it's meant for A4 paper. And again, if you've got different coloured A4 paper, it's ideal to protect it.
It is indeed. Now, Mike, we have got seconds to go. Actually, can I take them all? Now, of course, 001212 is your item number. It's just the top 4 in here. £22.99 is your price. Now, on the website, thecraftstore.com, you will find everything that we have talked about, and of course, Mike and myself will be back at 8 p.m. for more. There is a couple of items we haven't shown this hour on the website. You can see in here the 22 rectangular storage box with the 2 inserts and the 60 liters as well. Do make sure to join us back at 8 p.m. for lots more. I'll see you after the break, then Haley.